What's up guys, I am BlackOpsAmazing, welcome back to another zombies video on the channel, back again with a Q&A, taking your questions and answering them to do with the storyline and Easter eggs. If you enjoyed the video, a like rating, of course, would be very much appreciated. Make sure you are subscribed to stay up to date with the latest content on the channel. Click the notification icon as well, but without all the way, let's get into it. Here we go. Glitchy Games says, in Black Ops 3 when Dr Monty and the Shadow Man were created, were they in a universe or just in darkness? Because they became friends very well and I have no idea where they met and shit. Well, we don't really know too much about the background of Dr Monty and the Shadow Man. In fact, we don't really know anything at all. Yes, they did used to be friends a very long time ago, but all we know is that eons of years ago, the only things that existed was the Ether, Keepers, Dr Monty and the Shadow Man. So by that I presume that they existed in the Ether. They were in the Ether, they were friends because they were the only two beings that existed. That was until, as we know, the Ether turned dark, it corrupted the minds of the Keepers, it also corrupted the mind of the Shadow Man, turning him evil. So Dr Monty and the Shadow Man did used to be friends until the Shadow Man was turned evil. The next comment says, do you think the Tranzit crew will be involved in Black Ops 4? Love your videos, keep up the great work. So I do think the Tranzit crew will be involved in BO4, but I'm not exactly sure in what way. I don't particularly think we will be playing as them again, but we will see, or at least hear, about them. We know, as of right now, the Tranzit crew are locked in cryogenic chambers, waiting to be awoken again by VIKTOR. He's waiting for a perfect universe to come along that they can exist in so he can awake them and put them in that universe free of zombies, or at least that's what he told them. Of course, he could have lied, he might be planning something else with them, but as of right now, that is where the Tranzit crew are, and we learned that in the Zombies comics. All throughout Tranzit, Die Rise and Buried, we know that VIKTOR was stringing these characters along, getting them to do objectives for him, like power the pylon so he could take full control. And then at the end of Buried, the characters find out that they basically doomed themselves because they'd been going along with what Maxis had been telling them to do, and in the end we know that Maxis took full control and told the Tranzit crew that they were going to die. But before he could kill them, we know that an alternative version of VIKTOR opened up a portal for them and told them if they want to live they need to do a few objectives for him, which was to collect the Canorium, and so that's what they did. When the Tranzit crew collected the Canorium for this alternate version of VIKTOR, in return he told them that he will keep them safe, but he said the only way that they can stay safe is that for now if they sleep in these cryogenic chambers, and when there's a world safe enough for them to live in, VIKTOR told them that he will awaken them and put them in it, and so the Tranzit crew agreed, and as of right now, like I said, they are currently sleeping in these chambers. So in Black Ops 4, it's possible that VIKTOR finds a universe for them to live in, he awakens them, and they go and live in that perfect universe where they will be safe. But is it also possible that VIKTOR lied to them, and the reason why he put them to sleep wasn't because he was waiting for a universe, it's because if he ever needed to use them again, he could awaken them and do that. If he ever needed to do another objective, he had this Tranzit crew ready for him to use again. That could be another reason. I mean, possibly in Black Ops 4, maybe we will be playing as them again. Like I said, they're asleep in these chambers, ready for VIKTOR to use, so maybe he wakes them up, sends them to a universe to do something for him, and we end up playing as the Tranzit crew, doing objectives once again for VIKTOR. Who knows? I definitely think in some way, in Treyarch's next game, we are going to be hearing about them, or maybe possibly playing as them. Let me know in the comment section below, would you like to see the Tranzit crew return for another map? Honestly, I really wouldn't mind it. The next question from Kevin Treviso says, I'm sorry dude, but he says, I know it has nothing to do with Black Ops, but BOE, what do you think about World War II zombies? Now, I wanted to answer this question because it's not something I've really spoken about, and I haven't really done a World War II zombies video for a while. I did one yesterday, but it seems like a lot of people don't really want to watch World War II zombies, and I was just going to make this into its own video, but I thought, you know what, I may as well just answer it in a Q&A, since I don't think it'll take too long. But what do I think about World War II zombies? What is my overall opinion on it? So honestly, I actually think it's good. It's a lot better than Infinite Warfare Zombies. The storyline so far is pretty cool. The gameplay mechanics has some bad things and good things. What Sledgehammer have tried to do is change quite a few mechanics from what we know in Zombies, especially the point system, which is now jolts. The Juggernog is a massive thing, and also the health. Some of them have turned out, I think, pretty good, and then a lot of them just haven't worked. But overall, World War II Zombies was good and interesting for me for the first week or two, but then after that I just got bored, and the main factor for that is the fact that there's just not enough content in the map. Comparing the final Reich to Shadows of Evil, Shadows had so much content in it, so many ciphers, Easter eggs that lasted us up until DLC 1, and the final Reich had nowhere near enough content, nowhere near enough Easter eggs. It was too short. The main Easter egg was solved before the map even came out, which was a disaster. There's not enough small Easter eggs in there, there's no ciphers, nothing for us to solve. There's not enough content in there to last until DLC 1. It only lasted 2 weeks, which is why I've stopped covering it, simply because there's nothing else in the game. And if there's not enough content to last until the end of January, then there's no point playing it. It's just got boring. The storyline so far is interesting, but I do have to say it's too simple. Sledgehammer haven't left enough room for speculation. They haven't left us thinking, so what's going to happen in the next map? Where are we going? What's happened to Klaus? Because they pretty much told us everything directly in the final Reich. They laid everything out simply for us, and the zombies community has come so far where right now we love to speculate on everything. We don't really like things being tied off, which is why I think Revelations kind of failed, because they tied up a lot of things with the storyline, even though with the ending cutscene they did leave a lot of speculation. And the final Reich massively failed in that department, because with the storyline they've pretty much laid everything out in front of us. They haven't left any room for speculation. So in terms of storyline and Easter egg, there's nowhere near enough, which again is the reason why I'm not making videos, simply because there's nothing to do on it. It's right now pretty boring. And that also has to come down to the gameplay side. It's actually a fun game mode to play. As I said, I think it's a lot better than Infinite Warfare Zombies, and actually it's better than some Treyarch maps. Zetsubo no Shima, I think it's a lot better than that. I think it's in a lot of cases a lot more fun to play than Revelations. So it's not a bad map, it's actually really fun to play, but some of the features in it really annoy me, and the main one has to be the health. They've got to change this in the next map or do something about this, but when you get hit more than 3 times, your screen goes red, in fact so red that you actually can't see anything. It should be like Treyarch Zombies, where the more you get hit, the more your screen goes red, the more blood you get on your screen. So when you're at 6 hits, then your screen is at the most red. But in Sledgehammer Zombies, when you get hit 3 times, your screen goes fully red, and it's so difficult to see. It's actually just really annoying. So that's something they need to change, in my opinion. When you get hit, it shouldn't be that difficult to see. It should just be a little bit of red blood splatter on the side of your screen or something like that. Another thing is the fact that armor has replaced Juggernog, which I don't think is too bad. It's okay. It can get a little bit annoying having to buy it so many times, but that's not a massive problem for me. It's fine. I don't mind that in the game. Another thing that really annoys me about the final Reich is the jump scares. Honestly, they are terrible. They're just annoying. Zombies jumping down in front of you. I hear it in front of me. I'm like, no, just get out of here. They just need to take jump scares out of the game. And I also want to say the amount of different types of zombies there are, especially the ones that run super fast. They're supposed to be a boss round. You hear the flies every time they come, but they're super easy to take out. And I actually wouldn't mind if it was just a boss round, but the fact that the super fast zombies can come on any round, in fact every round, just randomly along with the normal zombies, it's honestly really annoying. And there's so many different types of zombies. The ones with the claw on their arm, the ones with the bomb on their back, and that massive one with the flamethrower. I don't mind 1 or 2 different types, but the fact that we have like, what is that, 4 different types of zombies combined with the normal ones as well. So 5 different types of zombies in one map is, for me, it's too much, and it just gets really annoying. With Treyarch, they usually have 2, maybe a maximum of 3. And I don't want to compare Treyarch Zombies to Sledgehammer Zombies too much, but there are a lot of things that need to change. Like I said, the final Reich has a lot of good things, a lot of bad and annoying things, but right now it's just not something I want to play every day or too much. It's not something I'm addicted to. I think I'm like level, well, I don't know, like level 20. I haven't even prestiged. So yeah, I'm not too interested in it at the moment. I'm hoping for a lot of change in DLC 1 in terms of storyline, Easter eggs, and some of the gameplay mechanics as well. The next question from It's Kyle 2005 says, is the ball on Moon the same one from Shadows of Evil? Simple answer, No. Obviously, the ball in Shadows of Evil is the summoning key, the most powerful artifact in any universe, and the ball that we see on Moon is the Vril Sphere. They both have something to do with the Vril, but they're not the same. The Vril Sphere is a conduit that we use on Moon to transfer energy between the interface on the MPD and the Vril generator. It's used to transfer energy from one thing to another. That's what we use this ball on the Moon for, so you can see they are not the same. So guys, that is it for today's video. Hopefully you've all enjoyed. If you have, a like rating would be very much appreciated. Could we shoot for 1,115 likes on this video for the zombies content? Leave a subscribe if you are subscribe. That doesn't make sense. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click the notification icon. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Hopefully you all have an awesome Christmas. Let me know what you're having in the comments. It'll be interesting, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.